Hey there YouTube. Today I want to show you all this 2001 BMW 330Ci with 70,000 miles. Now this is the E46 generation, which ran from 98 until it was replaced by the E90 in 2006. CI stands for coupe or convertible. If it were the sedan, it would have just said I, like 330i for example. There's also a wagon form of the E46, but it's just so rare. You mostly see the coupes, convertibles, and sedans. Now notice those 17-inch wheels, which come standard on the 330Ci. There's also the 325, has a less powerful engine, and you also have the M3, which has a much more powerful inline six-cylinder engine. This one has the 5-speed automatic, as you can see inside. All of these came with rollover protection. Notice what it says up here on the headrest. A roll bar that pops up once the car senses that the car is going to roll over. It says do not uncover, but let me just do it anyways. You can see this will pop right up in the case of a rollover. I have a friend who has his 323Ci, while tackling twisties and dips, accidentally activated the rollover protection. But you could actually crank them down, so it's not a problem if they ever do activate. In the future, I promise to make videos of that 323Ci. Notice the back, traditional BMW styling, pretty attractive as always. This was one of the most favorited BMW generations, aside from the E30, which everybody just loved. Look inside, all the adjustments that you'd ever want. You can see thigh support, backrest. Move the backrest button up or down and you can see how the headrest adjusts. And to allow rear passengers to enter, just lift away over here. And if you want the seat to roll quickly, use this button over here and you can just see how the seat just quickly moves forward, as opposed to over here. As you can see, it's much slower. Through this switch, it's much faster. So it's very handy using this switch. Move this back. And again, lumbar support adjustments, thigh support adjustments. Quality is very good throughout. Everything's just cushiony and soft to the touch. The power mirrors right there. Interior just screams classic BMW. You can see how the AC vents, radio, everything is shifted towards the driver, as it should be. Let me just show you the back seat while I'm at it. Hope this beep doesn't annoy you. The seat is comfortable itself, but it's not the place for tall passengers. It's a very vertical backrest, so in the long run it's not that comfortable, but qualities remain good. And you can see these little ports over here. There's a windscreen that you can connect on both sides and pop up over here to help deflect the wind and reduce wind noise and etc. You can see you have the ashtray right there. The lid's broken. Here's the key. Press the BMW logo to lock the car, unlock, and dislodge the trunk. Now, most true BMW enthusiasts know that the appropriate way to insert this key is this direction. Don't hold it while pressing the button into the ignition switch. Hold it this way. As you can see, with the thumb pressing the back side of the key. I believe this is the first E46 tour that I've ever posted. I've managed to sneak in 0 to 60 videos of a 2000 E46 with a 5-speed manual. Now, straight down to comfort, these seats are very comfortable. This design seat was used for so many years. Fortunately, BMW hasn't changed it and they still make this design. It's very comfortable. It's the place you want to be in. You have all the thigh support that you'd ever want. The sides are nicely bolstered, really hugs your torso. Very nice. Lots of leg room. I'm 6'1" and I'm very comfortable here. The interior quality was excellent too. The dashboard is soft to the touch. Everything you touch is cushiony. The wood grain trim throughout. Open the glove box. You have the owner's manual. Little flashlight right here. Right there you can see a little flashlight that just attaches from a little charger. It's rechargeable. Tiny glove box, to be honest. Shuts evenly. The radio and dash CD. Some of these came with a Harman Kardon audio system. This one apparently doesn't seem to have it. Otherwise, you would have saw a little badge on the tweeter up there or in the door speaker. Digital automatic climate control. Little cubby right there, I assume, for sunglasses. Dynamic stability control. It's stability control and traction control. This is to control the top, to open and close. Let me close it for the time being. You can see how the windows roll down somewhat. It's a pretty quick operation. I'm sorry if it's blurry. I promise to show you again. And that's it. Close all the windows. Had I have held down the button a little bit longer, all the windows would have closed. Anyways, at least now it's cooler in here. We have the 5-speed automatic, manual shift mode, hazards, door locks, cup holders, dual cup holders, little coin holder. Now the coating to this plastic over here, it's like an anti-reflectant coating. It always peels off. I've seen so many of these generation Beamers where the coating just peels right off, as you guys can make out. And it is detachable, I assume, for cleaning. Just pop it in like so. Armrest is cushiony, it doesn't slide forward. Steering wheel is nicely thick, it's leather wrapped, doesn't have the side bowl strings. Volume controls for the radio, tuner, the cruise control. Steering wheel tilts and telescopes. As you guys can see, just to latch it right down there. Intermit speed wipers, adjusted delay with this little wheel. Message center, which is controlled over here. Just push away and you'll have distance to empty. Outdoor thermostat, average MPGs, and etc. The top is very cushiony, they actually padded it. Everything here remained plasticky, I assume for water protection and etc. Even the A-pillar, they made it plastic. I think that was a smarter decision because if it was padded, it would have got stained and probably would have tore apart with water. The sun visors are cushiony, you have the little mirror, no vanity lights. Map lights, rearview mirror dims, and you have the HomeLink garage door opener right under here. Headlamps, panel dim, and fog lamps. You can see the trunk, it's actually not too bad. It's more than a grocery holder. Pull this lever over here and you'll make room. That was very handy. And you'll have a trunk the size of a regular coupe. The only thing is you cannot lower the top when that is retracted upwards like that. That is where the top stows itself. But let me just bring it right back down. You'll have the spare tire under here. This plastic cover is hiding the spare tire, and the battery is hidden under this plastic cover to the side. Little toolkit up here on the trunk lid. Every BMW has that. The necessary tools you'll need in a roadside emergency, and etc. Say if your tire blows out, you have the wrenches, everything you'll need. Give you all a little glimpse of this car with the top up. You can make out that it's a navy blue color. Nice combo. The rear glass is actually glass. Some convertibles have this clear plastic. As most of you know, that clear plastic always turns to shit where you just can't really see right through it anymore, especially with age. Notice the projected headlamps. One thing the E46 generation does suffer with is with the side markers. They clip in, but many times with age the clip becomes weak or they break, and this is what happens. Yeah, my buddy with his E46, he's lost many of these markers. I think he's gone through 2 or 3 sets of them. Fortunately, they only cost about $20 for the pair. I'll show you the engine. It will have the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder with 225 horsepower. BMW makes one of the best inline 6-cylinder engines out there, and I think they sound amazing. I hope it's something that BMW will continue making for many, many, many years. So just push away over here. And it's an electric latch, as you guys noticed. And please forgive the glare. Hold the button and the windows will retract up. You can also control the top through the keyhole right here. Twist it to one side and you can open and close the top if you wish. You don't necessarily have to hold the button. Tell me that doesn't sound sexy. It's just such a rev-happy engine, as with all inline six-cylinder engines from BMW, and it sounds just as great with the windows closed. I just love that. Many engines, as soon as they creep past 5,000 RPM, begin to sound thrashy, but not the BMW engines. They just sound fantastic the more revs you give them. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to give you all a little closer look of this 330Ci, so you have a better feel of it. I've had some experience driving both the automatic and manual versions of these. I do prefer the manual. I do love its handling. It just feels so nimble on the road. It never feels bouncy. It maintains a sure-footed feel, no matter how sharp or bumpy a turn is. And that's one thing BMW always maintains with just about every single car in their lineup. Anyways, YouTube, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tour.